Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This story time is like literally like 2 weeks late, but I'm just gonna tell it anyway. So I'm gonna just give like a quick backstory of like how we even like met each other. So we matched on Hinge, and at the time, like I had like kind of like just finished talking to this guy from the States. That I was like, really feeling. Yeah, and it didn't end up working out because let's not get into that. That's really like irrelevant anyways. But anyways, yeah, so I matched with this guy on Hinge, and he's like, when we matched he was 20. Okay, so we ended up meeting up, and we were okay. So like, I just want to say, like, we weren't like talking or anything. When we met up, it was like all friendly, whatever. We made like TikToks and like a YouTube video or whatever, and then let's just call this man, I'm gonna give him a nickname. Let's call him, that's not appropriate. Let's call him Jack. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Jack. I like that name. Okay, so me and Jack met up, and he came over to my house, and we literally just like made a YouTube video and did some TikTok. Nothing happened. No flirts, no flirty vibes, nothing like that, okay? Then we hung out like a couple times after that, and like I took him on like a date. I paid like a dum-dum. And yeah, so throughout like that whole year, basically, like, we were just like talking as friends. Like, it would be like so on and off. Like, I feel like sometimes we were just like not cool at the time, or just like, I would like kind of like back away because like I don't even know. This was like quite a bit ago, so I don't really know what was even, going on, whatever. But let's fast forward. So we met, we hung out a couple times, didn't flirt, it was no flirty vibe, anything like that. Okay, so then let's move on to like later in the year. Oh, I don't know why I'm like clearing my throat so much. It just feels like there's stuff in there that needs to be cleared. Anyways, so let's fast forward. So let's just fast forward to like, I'm gonna say November. Yeah, let's say November. Okay, that's gotta be really annoying. Okay, let's fast forward to like November. Okay, so my birthday's coming up in December. I have been inviting him from time. I was like, if my birthday's coming up, I would really like it if he would come, blah, blah, blah. So I made plans. Okay, well, my original plans were to go to Florida, and no, because that needs to stop. My original plans were to go to Florida and, get like an Airbnb, meet up with people, whatever. Anyway, that didn't end up happening because my birthday is so close to Christmas, and like, I didn't really save anything for it. And also, like, I don't know, it was kind of unrealistic to like expect people to like have money for flights and stuff when Christmas is right there. Anyway, so yeah, I ended up like switching plans and just like getting a hotel in like the city or whatever. And he was supposed to come. He literally said, like, like, I'm 100% coming. I don't have any plans. You've been telling me for time now, like, I'm gonna be there. So the night comes, he doesn't show up. Not only does he not show up, he stopped answering my calls. Okay? So, like, I'm texting him, I'm calling on his phone. There's literally no answer. So I'm like, obviously, like, I'm pissed. And then, you know, he was like, oh, something, something. Like, I don't even know what it was. Like, work or something. I don't know. So, with, like, talking to this man, like, almost every day for, like, a year, like, conversing as friends, we've told, like, each other, like, everything. What he told me, I now obviously second guess. Like, I don't think any of what he said was true. But yeah, I basically, like, told him, like, stuff I've never told anyone else, literally, like, stuff about my, like, past, like, how I got into, like, certain things, like, family issues even. And now I just feel, like, so dumb for doing all that. Anyways, I saw a TikTok yesterday, okay? I watched a TikTok yesterday, and it was this guy, and he was literally saying, like, when you're talking to a new guy, or, like, yeah, like, when you're talking to a new guy, when you first meet a guy or whatever, don't tell him why it didn't work out with you and your ex. Don't tell him, like, don't tell him too much, basically, because he will, like, use it to manipulate you and throw it in your face after, or, like, you know, do the same thing to manipulate you, to manipulate to manipulate you or whatever. I can't pull it up right now because it's, like, obviously on my phone. I'm filming on my phone. So yeah, that was, like, kind of really interesting to hear, because you're going to, like, realize, like, why that's really interesting to me. Yeah. So anyways, like, near the end of, like, 2022, I started to, like, actually, like, catch feelings for this guy, and it was, like, okay, I'm mean to men on the internet and, like, in general, like, to the public eye, but when I like somebody, I really am just, like, all about them. Like, I will do anything for them. Like, you could literally ask me to give you my kidney, and I would give it to you. You could literally ask me to borrow, like, $500. I could literally only have $500, and I'm giving it to you. And my nice self is probably gonna say some stuff like, you don't even have to pay me back. You know, like, that's, like, that's how, like, you know, it's just how I am. So anyways, like, we hadn't seen each other for, like, a while, and, like, he was always making excuses onto, like, why he couldn't hang out. Like, it was like, oh, like, I'm moving to Texas. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm, like, I don't know. He's like, he's like, oh, like, I'm moving to Texas next week. Like, I have to pack. Like, I'm going away for ball. Da da da. There was other times where he's like, oh, like, I'm not, like, feeling 100%. Like, da da da. Or, oh, I have work. I'm always working. I'm always hustling. Jax just had so many excuses. And yeah, another thing that I'm going to, like, point out is that he told me from the get-go he was not over his ex, okay? Like, he was, like, healing from his ex, and they were together for, like, years or something. Mind you, I'm not taking this seriously because of the fact that, like I said, he's young. This relationship is, like, in his teens, you know? I don't know if it's just, like, an older people thing, but we don't count, or, like, the people that I know, at least, they're, like, the people my age that I know, at least, we don't count high school teenager relationships, because, but he is still young, but, like, also at the same time, I'm like, you know, it doesn't count. Like, you were in high school, like, what really was that, like, you know? So yeah, he wasn't really over her, and, like, he told me that, and then, like, you know, he made it seem like he was over her. He would tell me like, oh, like you're definitely like more than a friend to me, but like I noticed like a few habits that you have that I don't think I could put up with if we were to like get in a relationship. Then he would say stuff like, oh, like I'm moving to Alberta or I'm moving to Texas. I'm gonna continue to put these air quotes because at this point, after finding out everything I did, I don't know what he said that was true. And honestly, like, I wouldn't put it past him that like he just lied about every single thing that he could, because that's just who he is. Another reason we like gravitate, or I like gravitated towards him, is because like during like my healing era or whatever, like I like kind of got back like into religion or whatever, and like I was like praying and like, you know, like da 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 da, and like I grew up in like a religious-ish family. He grew up in a religious family. He goes to church. I used to go to church. He's celibate. I was celibate. Yeah, so you know, it was just like easy to talk to someone, and like, you know, he would always say like, oh, like sex isn't like a really important thing for me, whatever. So it just felt really good to be able to talk to someone of the opposite gender that wasn't always looking for me to send nudes or like looking to link up and like like, you know, like it felt good because like that's what I'm used to. Anyway, so he just had all these excuses as to like why he couldn't hang out, why he couldn't like be with me. But he definitely led me on. He definitely made me believe that like we could be together someday. Like, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna say this before like I like start reading off receipts or like playing the voice notes, but I literally gave this man so many chances. I messaged him so many times, sent him voice notes on the phone. I literally said, listen, if you are talking to anyone right now, tell me. I won't be mad. I just want you to tell me the truth. And he would say, no, 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 like, why do you always think the worst of me? Like, I'm not talking to anyone, like, I'm single, like, you know, I haven't hung out with a girl and like da 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 da, like that type of stuff. And like I said it so many times, like after I seen like, you know, evidence or whatever, and like accused him, I literally told him again, I was like, if you have a girl, like just let me know, you know, because I just want to know the truth. I won't be mad. And then he goes again, no, like I don't even know her, like we haven't met, da 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 da. So yeah, we ended up hanging out, mind you. So he didn't come to my birthday. He was busy working on New Year's. On Valentine's Day, he was busy working. Then we hung out like a week after Valentine's Day. And we just went to like get food. And it was definitely like a flirty vibe type thing. We didn't do anything, but like, you know, like there was definitely a flirty vibe. Yeah, we went out to food or whatever. He didn't pay, and then I paid for myself. I also made the mistake of giving him $150 for his retwist. Okay? Because he needed a retwist. And I was like, okay, let me pay for it. And he was like, okay, since you're gonna pay for it, you can be the first person to see me next week. But then I peeped some and I was like, yeah, so I'm just gonna get into like the emails and everything that that I gathered. These are in really bad order. I emailed them to myself because I don't have a second phone right now, and I thought this would be the easiest, but I don't know, they just all sent really weird. So I'm just gonna like explain as we're going along, like when the timeline was and like what was going on.
I said it seems like he thinks the guy.
So this is December 31st, 2022.
He thinks that he has your chokehold, meaning he feels like he has access to you. So that's why he's not leaving you alone. Because he feels like he can get back with you. And I had to take my sister to the doctor yesterday. That's literally all I did. And after that, oh my gosh, I forgot to respond to this. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's how my weekend is. Literally work. Man, I thought my manager would have blessed me, so like I can have Monday off so I could do something, but I can't even do something on Monday because I have work all early. I'm literally not off till Wednesday, Thursday. So that's pretty much what my week is saying. Yeah. But how about you? What's your weekend saying and all that stuff? Like, I'm literally not doing anything for New Year's because I have to go to bed early, so by the time it's 2023, I will be sleeping. I just wanted to let you know, like, not the next time I get paid, but the time after I get paid, so I guess not the next time, but the time after, I'm going to start seeing everyone, and I want to let you know first, because you've been waiting patiently, so I'm going to book off some days, I guess, and, come see you. I just got to see on the calendar when that is, and then, if you want to go out, eat, or do whatever, because I don't think you have your own place, then, yeah, we can do all that. But you know, pray and manifesting you will. But, you know, because you gotta keep it positive, you gotta keep it a book. But, yeah. But, sorry to hear that you've been sick and everything like that. Hope you've been feeling okay. I know you haven't been talking much, or maybe that's just because I kind of forgot to answer. But I hope you're doing okay mentally, physically, spiritually, and all that. Alright, somewhat done doing the busy stuff. Now, before I go and tackle onto these tires in the garage, yeah. No, that's crazy. Like, even just men as friends. Oh, yeah, I guess because even when you try to be friends with men, they were kind of, throwing themselves at you and treating you, Yeah, no, I hear you. And, like I said, like, you were one of, like, very first, like, coming out of my, like, what was I gonna say? Coming out of my 3 relationship, like, the ability to just even open up, you made me realize, like, I didn't have social skill problems, because I thought I really did, like, the last 3 years. And, like, when I was able to, like, really connect with you and open up and all that stuff, like, it meant a lot to me. Like, I will never, like, ever forget that. Like, that's always one thing I can, at least say. That was the biggest takeaway, like, getting to know you. And, like, you're, like, a prime example. I always tell people, like, never to, like, judge people based off what you hear, because you just never know. Like, if you really take the chance on someone and you really get to know them for that, like, them, you'll be surprised on how amazing a lot of people are. And, like, that's the mindset I lady came with, like, approaching me and everything. Holy my bad. I don't mean to yawn, but I'm kind of tired because I've been up since 5 a.m. But yeah, no, like, you don't need to ever cancel the chances. If it's in God's hands, I always like to say it's in God's hands. Like, if I can be here for you and actually, hopefully be in the right mindset to be in a relationship with you, Chelsea, I would. I really would. But I know what you deserve, and in this sense, I know, like, I need to make sure that, like, I'm ready for all that. And I'm gonna at least be here physically. Yeah, I hope everything goes good for me as well. But, oh yeah, the same is for your family as well. I hope you are able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish in 2023. And thank you for all the blessings, all the love, all the care, everything, etc. Nothing goes unseen or unheard. And like I said, thank you for everything that you did in 2022. And I hope, that you're not just only here for 2023, but for years and forever on.
So let me fast forward a bit. After doing all like the little research that I did, he was actually in a relationship during this whole conversation. What a funny guy, Jack. This is January 2nd.
It's good. It's good. It's good. What was I gonna even say to you? I don't know what I was gonna say to you. Oh, my weekend. It's shit, man. Like, I just been at work. Like, I literally been grinding. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while. Like, I never lived the whole, like, 9 to 5, really. Because, like, I also had 2 jobs, but still, like, a 9 to 5 to, like 40 hours a week. Like, it's so, like, crazy to me. Like, I don't know how I'm doing, but I'm, like, mentally dying. Because I'm, like, my mind just, like, kind of went into it. It's something, like, I even slowly went into, like, for me, I have to slowly go into things. Like, so, if I have work, and let's just say, I don't know. Let's just say maybe I'll try to get my locks retwisted and everything, and then yeah, just work from there. Just trying to relax, prepare myself. Kind of excited to start linking people again, so it's all good. I wish I knew.
This is just him doing some fuckery. This isn't relevant.
Ooh, you wanted me. I wish I knew.
Yeah.
I wish I knew you wanted me.
Okay, continue.
You're not, like, you're just saying shit to say shit. Like, I don't understand where you're getting this all from. Like, you first ask, you're like, I miss you. I said I miss you too. And then you're like, liar. And then you're like, how have your bitches been? And I just said, talk. Because I told you, when you say stuff like that, I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Because, what am I supposed to say to that? And I tell you that I really don't be having any. Like, it's up to me whether I choose to entertain it or not. So, and I already explained it. So I know you're just trying to get a response out of me. So I just left it. I was just like, sigh, because I'm just gonna sigh. And then, holy, I poured out too much juice. I don't know if I want to drink that much. Okay. Anyways, then you said, I know you ain't shit. You're just a regular friendly mother. I said, okay. Because again, I was like, okay. Is there anything wrong with being friendly when you're single? No. Just let it be. Then you're like, never had a piece of parents. I'm not entertaining it, so I just let you be.
So basically what he's saying is that, okay, so basically anytime I would like accuse him of something that turned out to be freaking right, he would say, oh, like, I'm not entertaining this, like, I'm just gonna like ignore what you're saying because you know that I'm not like that, you always think the worst of me, I'm not talking to anyone, I'm single, blah, blah, blah. This is February 18th.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, we came to a new resolution, so hopefully this prevents a lot more future problems because now we're able to sit here and say, like, okay, it's better that if we talk about something on the phone and just hear each other out and all this stuff and talk about what we saw from each other's perspectives and all that. But, yeah, me too. I'm sorry that I said things out of anger. This is why I hate being angry. This is like, man, I'm telling you, because like when I'm angry, I say a lot of things I don't need to say, and I try my best to kind of hold my tongue back. That's why sometimes I'm like, man, I don't want to show you not show you evidence, but I don't want to argue with you, try to prove you wrong, because if I feel like someone's not hearing me out, then I'm like, okay, why not? Like I'm not gonna hold them in expectation. I'm not gonna be mean, but like, yeah, just tell me how you feel and things and all that. I'll do my best to communicate, like I said, a little bit more. Even if I don't think it's important, maybe it'll be important to you. So I will, going forward, I will communicate. I will say things. Oh, yes, about your nails, yes, I do like. Actually, matter of fact, I don't even like it. I fucking love it. Good job, shorty. Yeah, like, because he didn't say he was going to shut it down. Like, from even last night when everyone paid for it, and I'm getting paid for it. The extra days, I know, man. I know. I was going to be like, oh, just take your time, because literally right after this is... I mean, it's not snowing right now, but I know most of the storm is supposed to start. I think it's supposed to start at 4, he was even saying. So he's going to try to get us out by then. I look like a burglar. Maybe a day or two, but like, yeah. I don't know. I swear it was like for a couple days he wanted to do it, so I was like, meh.
This is February 27th.
You know what I'm saying? But
we had to reschedule a plan.
But why? That would just make the most sense. It doesn't make sense for me to come. Like, I might as well turn up with my dogs. I'll see all my dogs all at once because everyone's gonna be there. And I never got a Carabana before, so you know I need to hit that. I need to at least hit it once in my life. Because when I have a ring on my finger, I'm definitely not going to Carabana. I can have Carabana at home. So I might as well hit it one time. Because last summer, I was kind of like, Nah. Oh, relax. I will definitely do those things. And, $80? Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Like, I don't mind. That's actually not bad. I'll see if I know, like, my expenses and I can pay my bills, the most important things. But, like, $80 is not bad. But, like, is she, like, so basically, right, because remember I told you, like, on the voice memo, I was literally gonna save it till tomorrow, and I told you, yeah, like, you know me, we've gotten into it, okay, if they feel like they need to be communicated on every little thing, because it'd be the little things that count, right? And to her, you know, like, she kind of was the same thing, like, again, obviously we're friends, but, like, that's how
Okay, so the last voice notes before this that, you know, he was talking about how we had a phone call or whatever. So so we would get into fights, like, here and there. When we got into fights, we would block each other. So we had ended up unblocking each other, refollowing each other and everything. So I refollowed his spam account, right? And I'm going through the comments and, like, the likes and stuff, and I'm noticing there's this girl who... I just dropped my lip liner, okay. Who, like, keeps commenting and, like, you know, like, she, like... I have the screenshot, so I'm not gonna say, like, right now, like, what it was, because, like, I don't remember off the top of my head. But, like, just, like, I could definitely tell, like, they were talking type thing. So I messaged him about it, and I was like, oh, who's this? Like, you guys are definitely talking. And then I went to her profile. Why is there his initial with a ring in the bio of her page? Okay? So I messaged him about it, and I was like, obviously, like, I cussed him because I was like, you told me you weren't talking to anyone, like, I gave you so many chances, like, you know, say, like, oh, you're talking to someone, like, da-da-da-da, because I did, like, I gave him so many chances, like, I literally told him all the time, I'm like, hey, like, listen, like, I'm giving you another chance to, like, tell me right now, straight up, are you talking to anyone, are you seeing anyone, do you have a girl, anything like that, and he was like, no, like, da-da-da-da, anyway, so, like, I ended up messaging him about the girl, and I was cussing him, and then he ended up saying, oh, we've never met, we just started talking 5 weeks ago, I told her she can shoot her shot, da-da-da-da, she's in a relationship, my dumbass really believed all this, she's in a relationship with a man who has the same initial as me, and it's a very toxic relationship, and yeah. And then we got into a fight, and he was, like, just saying, like, the motion. He was like, oh, like, if I don't end up moving to Alberta, I'm going to stay here, and I'm definitely going to take her out of the toxic relationship that she's in, and I'm going to cuff her. So, mind you, I was in the gym parking lot when this happened. I was literally about to go in the gym and work out, whatever. I'm like, just like seeing all this stuff, you know, like we're going back and forth in the freaking car parking lot, like, you know, like over a message. Like, I'm with my friend, like, he's wherever the hell he was. And, bro, I just started bawling my eyes out in front of my friend, and I was like, you know what, like, don't want to go work out anymore, like, can we just go in the hospital or something? And yeah, like, I was so freaking hurt because what, the amount of chances I gave this man to tell me if he had something going on. Yeah, so let's just continue this. Yeah, and anyways, we had like a whole like long ass phone conversation where we just apologized to everyone. He was like, you don't need to worry, like, I'm not talking to anyone, like, I'm not like that, you always think the worst of me, da 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 da. And I was like, oh, like, I feel bad, you know, whatever.
Said it right. She would get so upset. Then after, then yeah, I was like, so I was waiting. Yeah, you're good. Explanation.
Sorry, he was venting about like a friend or something, I don't know. It's not letting me go forward in the messages. Hello? It just keeps like going away. Okay. That could have been something important. I wish I knew. I don't know what's going on. It's not playing from where I want it to play. So I'm just gonna like let it play from the beginning and just see if there's anything juicy in here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, nah, we came to a new resolution, so hopefully this prevents a lot more future problems because now we're able to sit here and say, like, okay, you know, it's better that if we talk about something on the phone and just hear each other out and all this stuff and talk about what we saw from each other's perspectives and all that. But, yeah, me too. I'm sorry that I said things out of anger. This is why I hate being angry. This is like, man, I'm telling you, because like when I'm angry, I say a lot of things I don't mean to say, and I try my best to kind of hold my tongue back. That's why sometimes I'm like, man, I don't want to like, you know, show you like, well, not show you evidence, but I don't want to argue with you, try to prove you wrong, because if I feel like someone's not hearing me out, then I'm like, okay, no, why not? Like I'm not gonna hold them an explanation. I'm not gonna be, but like, yeah, just just tell me how you feel and things and all that. I'll do my best to communicate, like I said, a little bit more. Even if I don't think it's important, maybe it'll be important to you. So I will, going forward, I will communicate, I will say things. Oh, yes, about your nails, yes, I do like. Actually, matter of fact, I don't even like
I
it.
already know we went through all this,
I
but yeah.
fucking love it. Good job, Shorty.
Oh. The fight was also because he was in a hotel room.
Yeah, like, because he didn't say he was going to shut it down. Like, last night when everyone paid for it, and I'm getting paid for it. The extra days, I know, man. I know. I was going to be like, oh, just take your time, because literally right after this is... I mean, it's not snowing right now, but I know most of the storm is supposed to start. I think it's at,
Okay, he's about to like vent about his friends. I'm just gonna say this quickly. It was also because he was posted up in a hotel room on his Snapchat, okay?
But, like, yeah. I don't know. I swear it was like for a couple days he wanted to do it, so I was like, meh. You know what I'm saying? But why? That would just make the most sense. It doesn't make sense for me to come. Like, I might as well turn up with my dogs. I'll see all my dogs all at once because everyone's gonna be there. And I never got a Carabana before, so I need to at least hit it once in my life. Because when I have a ring on my finger, I'm definitely not going to Carabana. I can have Carabana at home. So I might as well hit it one time. Because last summer, I was kind of like, eh.
Okay, so he was posted up in a hotel room on his Snap, and when I asked him about it, he was like, oh, I'm just here because I got off work and I'm tired and I don't feel like going home and I want to sleep at a hotel. That's what he said.
Pay my bills, the most important things. But like, $80 is not bad. But like, and she like, so basically, right? Because remember I told you, like, on the voice memo, I was literally gonna save it till tomorrow, and I told you, yeah, like, you know me, we've gotten into it. Okay, if they feel like they need to be communicated on every little thing, because it'd be the little things that count, right? And to her, like, she kind of was the same thing. Like, again, obviously we're friends, but like, that's how I looked at it, right? She would get so upset. Then after, I was like, so I was waiting, but I was gonna see, like, again, I like to give people numerous chances, and it was just like we were arguing over such little things. And again, I don't want to minimize the way, like, her feelings or anything, but I'm like, does that make any sense? Like, you don't want to fight with someone? Okay, wait, let me ask you something. Is it possible? Sorry, this is,
This, I think he pulled out of his ass. I don't know what this was.
Yeah, not really, but like,
he said his ex added him on Snapchat and hit him up.
So I said I'm going to be more open and more honest and try to match energy and everything like that, because I did feel like that wasn't fair to you. Yeah, sorry, I don't need to sound like I want to sleep, but I can't sleep, and this is frustrating me because I've been home since 6:40. Like, yeah. Well, my ex added me, so now I'm trying to think. Okay, who would have mentioned? Because when it says mention, it said that she hadn't posted. I remember. Why do you still have video? Might have to just change it to celibate lover. You right. Snapchat can't be baiting my. She's so cool and friendly about it too. Oh my god. Okay, well, I changed it to celibate L-boy because it can't be more than 15 characters. Shut your bubblegum headed boy.
We hung out on March 3rd. We're just texting back and forth. I can't pause it, so I don't. Just some flirty.
I mean, for me, every day goes fast because overnight is basically when they say Sunday, you're transitioning to Monday. So it almost feels like. Yeah, he gave me like 3 days off because I don't really count Sunday because it's basketball. So like, I thought Spirit was a different movie. Like,
did he even play basketball?
Yeah, I'm now about to go check the weather. Hopefully, it's good.
Okay, so at the end of this conversation, I hope I have a freaking screenshot, not a video. Hold on. Why did I send the same screenshot like 3 times in a row? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna read this conversation. I hope it kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know. I kind of gave a backstory. Anyways, so he messaged me. He was like, if you say so, girl said, quote unquote, I'm not going to jump to conclusions, and you still jump to conclusion. I said, all Geminis are narcissists. Like, what do you mean if I say so when the evidence is right there in front of me, LMFAO? He's like, remember you were wrong about the hotel? No, I wasn't. Because she commented on my pics because I told her she can shoot her shot. You're not my girl. Like, what the fuck? Oh, this is the fight that we had before, like, I was crying in the parking lot thing. I said, nah, I don't think I was. I think you was most definitely in there with the girl. He said, who do you feel like? I was like, she has your initial in her bio. Are you dumb? And he was like, I showed you the whole room. Because he did. I was like, oh, who are you in the hotel with? And then he literally showed me the whole room, but at like 5 a.m. Then he showed me the whole lobby. And then he was like, oh, where would someone randomly go at 5 a.m.? I don't know. Maybe she snuck back into her house because she wasn't allowed out. Maybe she had to go to work. There's so many reasons. But I'm jumping to conclusions. Like, no, I'm just not stupid. I mean, I guess I was. Then he started talking about how he's going to Alberta, so he doesn't know if it's going to work out with the girl that's commenting on his picture. He said he's going on the end of the month. Then I was like quoting everything he said. I'm like, you always say I have no hoes. I'm not talking to anyone. You have no competition. Because he always did say that. And then he said I liked the comment. Did I respond? Like, that's not the point. You don't. Oh, also, when I started to say, or when I paged him about like seeing the comments on his pictures and stuff, he went and turned off all his comments. Anytime he posted from that day on, his comments were turned off. Guilty. When a man has his comments turned off, it means he has multiple women and he doesn't want them all. He doesn't want them commenting on his pictures and finding out about each other. That is why men turn their comments off. It's not because, oh, they don't like the attention or they don't want people commenting. That's a fucking lie. They're lying. It's so hot in here. I need a fan. I'm definitely gonna order a fan when I get off this because holy woly. Yeah, I literally sent the same screenshot like 1,000 times. It's so weird. And then he responded to the I have hoes thing, whatever. He said, she's the other one I allowed. She gets the same energy as you. What the fuck? I don't know why I bother with you. I said, I get no energy from you. So that can't be the truth. That can't be true at all. Because, like, you know, he, like, gives me energy, like, a lot of energy one day. And then, like, the other day, he's like, hello? And then he was like, you were commenting too. No, but we weren't together. Okay, but I wasn't commenting like that. I was just joking when I commented. This girl's talking about how, like, oh, he's such a good man to have and stuff like that. And commenting with, like, pregnant emojis and, like, rings. I said not stuff like that, lol. He said exactly. I said craziness. He said, anyways, done no. I said, see, you can't show proof because you know damn well, kid. He's like, I'm out right now, dead ass. But to prove you wrong again, not worth it. Then I said you're out with, and then like her at name, which I'm not gonna say. He was like, I'll tell you the truth now. If I stay here, I'm cuffing her and taking her out of her toxic relationship. Girl thinks she's my girlfriend. You are not, quote unquote, her. I was like, I think I'm your girlfriend. LMFAO, be so for real. He was like telling me who I can and can't talk to. So why do we care? Honestly, who cares? I don't stop who comments on your pics. Like I said, LOL, you're pathetic. He's like, I'm not listening to that because like I sent like a whole long voice note of me just cussing. I said, good, don't listen to it. He said, or it's just you're not my girlfriend. I said, thanks for the $600. Meaning that I was gonna go and make a video about him on YouTube and make money off it. That's why I said that. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. Be women like you, you're not entitled who I talk to. I said, man preaches about how he's a child of God, da 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 da. I said, you're a straight demon from hell. He said, or because I tell a girl she can shoot her shot, you're mad. Okay. I said, God doesn't like liars. He said, all sin is worth the same, idiot. I said, nah, because you could have just been honest from the jump, you fucking idiot. He said, you're no better. I was like WTF? He was like, I was, and I told you what it was. I said, you think a bitch who's talking to you while she's cuffed, because my dumbass believed, is gonna be loyal, or is gonna show you any type of loyalty. He was like, if you don't want to believe me, then so. He's like rather that than a girl like you who jumps to conclusions and shows zero trust, insecure as fuck. Yeah, he was the whole time, like, anytime I like accuse him of something, it's always I'm insecure. He can't be with someone who's so insecure. I'm not being insecure. You were a liar. I said, you literally just confirmed every fucking conclusion, you fucking clown. And then I I quoted like how he said he's gonna cuff her if he stays here. I said, be fucking for real. He said, yeah, I'm going to, because who wants an insecure woman, meaning me? And I have to explain everything to you, literally everything. I said, you can't even keep up with your lies, LMAO. You didn't even show me any type of energy anyway, so I don't even give a F anymore. He said, if I don't answer you, are you fucking some bitch? What I literally joke about, but you were anyway, so why are you mad? I said, you're a typical narcissist, and then he just sent me like kissy faces or whatever. Let's see what this is. This is another voice memo thing. Oh, I guess I didn't mean to send that to myself because there's nothing in it. Okay, these are like back in August. I don't know if they're really relevant, and it's also been 47 minutes into this video, so I'm just gonna skip these. This is from hello. This is from February 28th. Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know me, we've gotten into it numerous times.
Oh, wait.
Numerous times, right?
I already played this.
But we always came back to each other. Because at the end of the day, I'm not, like, I may say a lot of things, like, obviously, out of anger, I may say a lot of things. You may say a lot of things, right? But, you know, at the end of the day, if you say something like, you're like, I don't feel like I'm being treated fairly, or I don't like the fact you didn't communicate. Like, for example, like, you know, you came and you told me you didn't, like, you know, why weren't you communicated? Obviously, I didn't see it as important, but you did. So therefore, what should you do in that situation? You should acknowledge someone's feelings, that, okay, if they feel like they need to be communicated on every little thing, because it'd be the little things that count, right? And to her, you know, like, she kind of was the same thing, like, again, obviously we're friends, but like she didn't like obviously me taking long to reply because
he's venting about his friend
and
again.
she felt like it's disrespectful. And let's say I didn't call back, but I at work now. It sounded nonchalant, but I was like, so I was waiting, but I was. Does that make any sense? Like, you don't know. Start into an argument because.
Okay. Okay, we're going back a bit here. Sorry, they're all like really like crumbled up and like not in order. I said, LMFAO, I'd be joking, but okay, kid. He's like, it's not a joke, because if it was, why do you care about a girl's comment? I said, I didn't until you just said that, until you just said all that shit. He said, when the whole time I had numerous women throwing themselves at me on TikTok, because he did. I said, you literally could have said, yo, I'm talking to a girl now, blah, blah, blah. Instead, you played fucking stupid. He's like, we are not talking, so how could I have told you? All you see 3 weeks ago, I'm not gonna just cuff a girl in 3 weeks, silly. I said, how the fuck you not talking to someone, but you're gonna cuff them, make it make sense? He said, we are not talking. Oh, wait. He said, like, what? Yes, I'm gonna cuff her if I stay. Meanwhile, they were already cuffed. Yeah. He said, and shit goes well over time. I said, so obviously that's something serious then. He said, see if maybe she turns toxic into you. How is that serious? I said, if you're thinking about cuffing someone, that's serious, is it not? Considering you said the next girl you make yours, you're gonna make sure you're gonna be marrying her. He said, because I told her she can shoot her shot. Who said anything about marriage? He literally always said, if I get into a relationship, I'm thinking about marriage. I'm thinking long term. I'm not gonna get into a relationship with someone I don't see myself marrying. That's what he always said. So I was like, you always say that the next girl you date, you're gonna have to see a future with them, or was that another lie? He was like, who said that? I'm like, you said it bare. Oh my God. He said, I don't know what the future holds. I said, so have you guys linked? He said, yeah, I date to marry, but like, I don't know if it's gonna be her. Nah, it's only been 3 weeks. I already told you I'm gonna link you first before anyone when it comes to girls, at least. I have no shame in telling you if I linked with another girl. You just constantly think I'm trying to do you dirty, and that's not the case. My friend sent me her dead ass. I'm like, so why didn't you tell me you had another girl you let shoot her shot? I don't get, if you had so many opportunities to just tell me. He said, just say everything you need to, because I'm going to watch Missing with his friends, which I'm pretty sure he was with her. In theater, I'll just talk to you later, call you, and because, yeah, he said, because it's not important. Like, if I cuff, then yeah, I'll tell you or even consider, but it's been 3 weeks. You're a year. Like, I said, can you FaceTime me later? But yeah, I'm at the gym anyways, and that's when I was like blowing my eyes out. He said, I'll FaceTime you, bet, have a good workout. Didn't end up working out because you suck. Then he messaged me and said, I'm literally leaving Mandem right now, deadass. Are you up? If you see this, just call. I'll take my phone off D&D. I said, I just woke up. I don't know if you meant if I see it at the time or like when I see it to call. He said, me waking up now, and that was 5:10 p.m. I said, same. He said, holy, I can talk to you on the phone for a bit because I should probably eat and stuff. I said, call me, question mark. And then we had the whole conversation. Then he was like talking about how, like, you know, it's important that we should start doing phone calls to like communicate better, whatever. This is another video. Let's see what this one holds.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, nah.
How many times did I send the same video?
Prevents a lot more future problems because.
Okay. Anyways, oh wait, this is really old. That's like when we first hang out. This is me being stupid. So this was after we hung out. I said, are you awake, handsome? He said, yeah, at work, bubba. I said, okay, I'm gonna send you the money now, babe. Then I said, send. I sent him 150 for his fucking locks or his retwist, or I don't know how, like, you know. He said, thank you, queen. I said, okay, love, and yeah, no problem. I said, I don't know why the F I'm awake right now. He said, because you're thinking of me. Then he said, hey, sweetness. I said, hey, how has your day been, handsome? He said, it was good till the dream I had. Da, 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 da. Then I messaged him and asked him for the 150 back because, like, I realized that I kind of needed the money because I was going to go to Tulum or whatever. I was like, I went online shopping for my trip in April, doing laundry now. Then I said, if you're not getting a retwist this week, can you send me the 150 back and I'll resend it next week? And then, da da da. Then, we were sending voice notes. I said, be safe, babe, because he was driving in a storm and I was worried about. I said, you're so handsome. Aw, he's like, thank you, love. He's like, you're so pretty. He. You make the blood go in other places than my heart. I said, LMAO, zesty. You too, daddy. He said, moochie, moochie. I don't know what I mean. I sent him, like, a picture of my yitties and, like, I, like, did something, like, cute with, like, my nipple and, like, made it say, like, I heart you. And he was just talking about how he's celibate and he doesn't beat his meat. I don't know. Then he said thanks for the blue balls. He said now I have to go sleep it off. Then I said call up one of your hoes. He said I seriously don't have any. I said good, you better not. He said I have to deal with it alone. Shut up, you wouldn't do shit if I did. I said yes I would. I'd cry in bed like a loser. Then he's talking about how he's gonna break his celibacy because he needs a handy to release stress or something. And I said I would do it because I'm a loser. Then he said, I'll see if I'm in a mood when I see you. Anyways, yeah, it's getting a little more inappropriate. Okay, so me being the crazy, like, you know, crazy girl that I am, I have multiple Instagram accounts that look like real accounts. Like, there's followers, there's pictures, everything. I'll switch it around every now and then, change it into a different person, different name. And I have, like, almost, I want to say 6 of these accounts. I also have multiple, like, accounts on, like, everything, basically, because when it comes to, like, I'm gonna creep you. I'm going to find stuff out. And, like, you know how, like, you can block someone now and, like, it'll block all your account. For me, it doesn't do that because they're all under different stuff. So, yeah. So I decided it was really bothering me that I couldn't know for sure whether or not he was dating this girl. So I followed her on Instagram from one of my fake accounts. And I hit her up and I said, oh my god, I don't have the screenshot. But anyway, so I hit her up and I was like, hey, like, you're fine, da 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 da. I was basically just, like, trying to, like, get her to, like, say the name of her man or show him. I was, like, pretending to be a guy and I was, like, pretending to hit on her, whatever. And then she was like, I have a man, I'm really faithful. And then I was like, oh, like, your man's probably short, you know, trying to get any type of information out of her about, like, what he looks like. She was like, oh, he's 6'5", He has dreads, like, da 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 da. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, kept saying, like, oh, he's probably ugly. Like, oh, like, he probably doesn't have you, like, in his bio. Or, oh, you don't have any pictures with him, though. And, like, you know, trying to get her to freaking send something. So she did. She said, there, I have a man. I still don't care what you're offering. It's getting tiring now. There she is, sitting in his front seat, like rubbing on his shoulder while he's like singing in his freaking front seat or whatever. I said, thanks, girl. I just wanted to make sure he was lying. He was lying to me. She said, you're funny. I'll give you that. I trust my man. Now are we done? I said, then I sent the video I have of him, of me in his front seat, literally a couple days before that. I said, yeah, we're done. Thanks. I wish y'all well, for real. Because I do. Because have fun. Like, now I'm out of the equation. I'm gone. I don't want him anymore. I genuinely, like, am disgusted by him at this point, you know? Like, I don't like liars. Like, I definitely, like, had my time, like, very much wasted. So, like, you know, I said I wish you guys well. Because I did. Because, you know, that's your man. Like, you have him. I don't want him anymore. I don't want anything that's going, like, that you guys got going on, you know? Like, I'm removing myself from the equation. That's it. That's all I wanted to know, is that he was dating you. She said, still don't believe that shit. I said, there's nothing to believe, but like I said, I wish y'all well. Bye, little girl. I said, bye, little girl. I didn't say little, but, you know, whatever. She is younger than me, so I did say little girl. Oh my god, sue me. She was like, oh, you're that fat, sloppy bitch. And she's like, yeah, have a blessed day. I'm like, LMFAO, flat, sloppy bitch. Oh, you funny. She's like a comedian. Like, okay. Okay, girl. Hold on. I'm gonna try not to, like, hold on. So this is a video she sent me. Hold on. I'm gonna try to, like, okay, this is hard to do. I'm gonna try to, like, not get her face or her ad in it. This is the video she sent me, and as you can see, that's her. Oh, they're like in the front seat together. Then I sent one back of me in the front seat with him while he's singing to me. Then I messaged him, and I just basically went on like a huge rant, like saying like, oh, like send me back the 150, like you're pathetic, you're disgusting, like you're a liar, like, you know, like go to hell, like bye, like, you know, like whatever. And he blocked me on everything. And that was a few weeks ago. I want to say like almost maybe over a month ago now, because that was like March. Okay, not a month, or just about a month, like almost a month. And I never heard from him again. Was I wanting to hear from him? Honestly, no. If he did reach out and message me like after that, I probably, you know, would have, you know, just like cussed him more, because there's nothing really you can do or say at this point that, you know, would make me not like just hate you. Like, because it's so funny to me too, because we had so many conversations where I was like, oh, like, you know, like we both said like, oh, like we hate cheaters, like, you know, we don't like agree with people who cheat, like, you know, like if you're with someone and you're gonna cheat, like why are you with them? He's like, yeah, like I never understood why people cheat, like I think it's disgusting. He's like, then he even said like some stuff about his family members, and like talking about how like one of his family member got cheated on, and he saw how like broken up and made her whatever, and how like he would never put a woman through that. And I was like, oh my god, like, you know, like obviously like if he's sharing stuff about his family, I'm like, oh, like that, you know, obviously like why would he lie about that? So yeah, that was it. I don't know who the hell I was talking to. I don't know where all those lies came from. Like I said, I gave him so many chances to tell me if he was talking to someone. I don't know what his point was of entertaining me. Like, I genuinely don't. Like, I feel like he could, like, sit behind his computer, like his phone, and say some stuff like, oh, like I was just using her, like, for money or something. But I never sent him any money, really. It's literally just for the retweet. I took him out once. I don't know if it was like some sort of joke between him and his friend, because he did feel the need to always mention for some reason how much his friends don't like me, and how his friends made fun of him like after we posted a TikTok together, and how like his friends always talk about how fat I am and like all this stuff. Like, I don't know, like, but yeah, so due to that, I will never ever be trying to talk to a younger man. Geminis at this point are just straight up no for me. I'm done. And it honestly just is what it is at this point, because what am I gonna do, like. But yeah, that was my little story time. That was 105 minutes, or an hour and 5 minutes. Bro, I don't know how to fucking read time. But yeah, so, and since then I have not talked to anybody. I really just haven't really been entertaining anyone either, because what is the point? It's always the same ass shit. But yeah, thank you for coming to my little story time. I'll be back with some more videos. I'm going to get my tattoo removal, my second session next week. And I think I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah. That is the story on how I'm literally the biggest clown on earth, because I just believe every line what somebody told me. Bye, guys.